What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and this is a 1992 Nissan 240SX. Now, this car is my new car. It's not in the best condition. I'm not really worried about that. What I'm more worried about is the bones of the car. So there's no rust on it, and we got a KA24DE with a full ISR turbo kit in this thing. And the person who had it before me, they pulled the head off, got the head reworked, and then they put a metal head gasket on their ARP head bolts, and then they turned around and could not get the car timed correctly. So they couldn't get the car to start again. So he said that it was running before he did all the work, and then after he did all the work, he couldn't figure out timing and didn't want to take off the lower timing cover and just kind of gave up on the car. He gave up on the car, so now it's my car. And I mean, this car, it's obviously been thrashed and bashed. So rear quarters look like they had dents in them that were pulled out, and then the fenders aren't in the best shape, bumpers aren't in the best shape. The doors are in pretty good condition, and the interior, like 90% of the interior is there. So I'm happy with all that. So the first thing that we are gonna dive into is trying to get this timing situated. I don't know how to time a car whatsoever. Yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and introduce my new to me 1992 Nissan 240SX. This is actually one of my dream cars. She's a piece of crap, but she's my piece of crap, okay? So I'm happy, okay? So before you go judging in the comments, talking all that crap, you know what? I'm happy. Now we did fuel, we did spark, now let's test compression. Something on the lines of this right here. So I believe that this timing, this isn't lined up properly to the crank possibly, but let's keep going. So I went ahead and got the sprocket off right there in the center of the head. I'm gonna work on probably taking out this radiator so that I can get my impact on the crank bolt and then pull that off, and then work on getting a few other little bits off to fully pull off this front timing cover. Okay, so I've kind of jumped in progress, and I got the front timing cover off, and I got the oil pan off. So right here, an oil pickup tube hooks up to, and you need to get the oil pan off so that you can get the oil pickup tube off, so that then you can pull off this cover. All right, so now it's about time to start putting the car back together. I got the dip tube seal in, and I had to clean every single surface, the bottom side of the engine block, the oil pan. I've got all the timing covers cleaned up. It was a nightmare, and it was a lot. I've been underneath the car scrubbing for probably like an hour and a half on the bottom of the engine block, trying to get all the old gasket maker stuff, material off of there, which is why you see a lot of dirt and stuff all over my face. But now it's time to get the bottom timing cover on, and then we're gonna work on getting the dip tube installed and then the oil pan on. Alright, so the distributor's on and it's timed correctly. Now let's get the spark plugs in, get the coils on, and I've done all this and my oil pan is still not on. That's gonna be the last thing that I do before I put oil in the car, and then I see if it starts, and then if it starts, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the radiator and stuff back in. But right now, let's go ahead and get the spark plugs in and get the coils on there right. Now I'm gonna work on just hooking up the wire loom. first time ever timing a car and doing all that I did, and it was rough, I'm not gonna lie. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, peace.